welcome back to the daily vlog. I have just woken up, done some yoga, had a shower. I wanted to focus today's video on what I am doing to stay sane, i.e. manage my mental health during the pandemic. I have had a long history of anxiety and depression and a few other little mental health things, and the pandemic has definitely tested that, and I know it's the same for a lot of people, so I figured if I just show you what I do, it might help you. So as I already said, yoga has been a total game changer for me. Not just yoga, but the elements of yoga, the breathing, the movement, the exercise, the ritual each day. I don't think that you have to do yoga specifically, but definitely exercising and like incorporating that daily routine was imperative during lockdown for me. It made getting out of bed so much easier because I had a purpose when I got up. And I still try to go for a walk as well. I know not everyone can walk right now or go outside to exercise right now, but if you can, definitely getting in that exercise and that nature really helps. So I've continued that habit throughout like normal life from the pandemic, and it's really helped so much. I mean, I know the pandemic's not over, but I'm not in lockdown anymore. Continuing that has been really helpful. So this is my workspace right now, and that's actually what inspired this video, was because my workspace on top of the desk is disgusting. There is so many papers and so much mess, and basically what I found really helpful during the pandemic is keeping my space organized, clutter-free and clean. When your space is cluttered and not clean and feels really messy and out of control, your brain feels like that. I've also found it super important to stay in contact with people, and I've actually found that with coronavirus and the pandemic in general, it's been so much easier to stay in contact with friends because everyone has so much more time. And I actually felt more connected with the close people in my life than I have in a long time because I was actively reaching out to them. It's calmed down a little bit now since we're out of lockdown, but I'm still trying to make an effort with all of the people that are close to me so that I can stay in contact and have that support, so that if I need it, I already have that rapport. People already know what's going on. So reach out to your close connections, family, friends, whoever it is for you. Make sure you're reaching out to them and connecting with them regularly. And actually, while we're on this topic, the next thing is not to be afraid to ask for help. Whether that's professionally, from someone in your family or friend circle, just if you need support, if you need help, the only way that you're going to get it is if you ask for it. Because with mental health, no one knows that you're going through something because it's invisible. People can't see that. So if you need help, it's up to you to kind of ask for it, and people want you to ask for it, you know, like people want you to feel good. People want you to feel like amazing and like you're coping and that you're like really thriving in life. They don't want to see you suffering, especially if they're your close family and friends. So don't be afraid to ask for help. It will do everyone a big favor, and people want to help you as well. That's the other thing I've learned, is when you ask for help, people are like always willing to give it to you, and if they're not, it's probably a good time to question whether you want them in your life, because if they don't have your best interest at heart. And the other thing that I have really been doing this pandemic period, I've been focusing inward. So a lot of us spent so much time really focusing all of our energy outward into the world, to other people and all of the energy that we did have for ourselves was very minuscule. But now we are not able to like go out and do all the things and see all the people. So we have all of this extra energy, all of this extra focus that we now can focus inward. And I think like if you don't focus inward at this time, it's really a lost opportunity. If you're not dealing with like your trauma, which everyone has, if you're not trying to make yourself feel good, if you're not focusing on what you want in life and really figuring that out, then you're really wasting an opportunity. So focus that extra energy that you do have now and that extra time on yourself, on your demons, on all of those things that have been lurking in the background. The next point is to learn something new. I actually went ahead and became a Reiki master during lockdown. You can learn basically everything online these days, and mostly it's not even that expensive because people want to price competitively. So if you haven't learned something new, that's also a wasted opportunity. If you haven't found what lights you up and what makes you really happy and what like is your life purpose, or what you feel you really want to do in this life, or what you feel you really want to do right now, it's kind of a wasted opportunity as well. So there's so many online learning platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, plus others that I don't even know about. So you can learn basically anything on those platforms. So if you don't know what it is, just go and have a browse. If something piques your interest, probably that's a good direction to start in. Follow your curiosity and really allow that to lead your life decisions and your focus for this pandemic. You won't regret it. I became a Reiki master and I have used that so much in my business. It's actually grown my business since the lockdown ended, and it has improved my life so much because I can now heal myself. I now have a greater understanding of how to heal other people, myself, and the world as well. And next, I want to urge you guys to get creative. These vlogs have been so much fun for me. I've loved daily vlogging and starting my YouTube channel and learning how to edit and learning how to film. I knew none of that like 2 weeks ago, none. I had edited and filmed a couple of videos, but they sucked. You can go back and check them if you're interested. They really sucked, you know? They had good information, but the video and editing really sucked. And honestly, this video and editing is gonna suck as well when I look back in a year's time. But getting creative and starting a new project has been so good for me. I've absolutely loved it. And it hasn't been just vlogging, it's been writing a book. I've learned how to macrame. I've been painting a lot. I have done some coloring books. Basically anything to get creative is always good because it connects you back into your higher self and the most authentic version of you. And it's also incredibly rewarding and calming. And of course, the age-old advice, eat healthy. If you don't know already, the gut-brain connection is real, and you should definitely be limiting the amount of sugar that you put in your body, upping your amount of vegetables and fruit if you have mental health issues, because the gut-brain connection is real. Also found that checking out of social media and news outlets has been super helpful. If it's affecting your mental health, then you don't have to know how many cases there are every day. You don't have to know what everyone else is doing. You don't have to know. Just check out. It's fine. The world won't end. Your life will get so much better. Your mental health will get so much better. And finally, the last piece of advice is to use your tools. If you've had mental illness or mental health stuff for a while, you will have tools. If you've been to a psychologist or someone professional, you will have tools. They will have given you tools. You have to use them though. There's no point having the tools if you don't use them. For me, my tools are everything that I've discussed, plus breathing, the Healy, using essential oils, getting creative, doing all of the things in this video, and meditating. Meditating for me is a total game changer. When I don't meditate, I feel like rubbish. When I do meditate, I feel amazing. So it's super simple, just use your tools. And on that note, I'm gonna finish the vlog here and start editing. I hope that you guys are having a lovely day. I hope that you're coping okay with this lockdown. I know it's super tough, but just remember, you've totally got this. If you do all of the stuff, if you use all of your tools, you will have this. You've got this. I'll see you guys tomorrow.